All righty. Hello, everyone. Jennifer, Mia, welcome. Can you all hear me? Maybe the trick is, can I hear you? That's a better question. Uh-oh. Hello? Hello, can you all hear me? Mia, are you there? I'd love to chat. All righty. Well, we are live. I'll go ahead and get started here. I'm not sure why they disconnected, but all righty. So welcome to our Friday live stream. Hopefully Mia and Jennifer will join back. It's always great to see people join in and talk about their business and network with each other. That's what we're here for. If you do want to join in, be sure to go to HelloWoofy.com/live streams. You can actually go ahead and join from there. Now, give me one moment while I kind of sign into some things here. I'm going to give a quick update on what we're doing behind the scenes here at HelloWoofy. And from there, hopefully we can talk about someone's business once they join, and we'll go ahead and get started with that. So we have kicked off, like we've mentioned before, we've kicked off a whole series of things internally that we're working on, and that's starting with the UI UX. So we've heard a lot of feedback. We've been around for almost 4 years at this point now, and a lot of feedback that we're getting is that, you know, some things need to be changed in terms of readability, in terms of functionality. And so that's what we're doing. And so we are, we've completely, I wouldn't say scrapped, but completely redone the user interface and the user experience based off of all of your feedback over the last 4 years. So we've just kicked off, and actually we're kicking off next week the rest of the platform, but we have actually focused on the payment system, so that will be completely new and look a lot better. And so I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with the previous activation of your account, where you had to get a key and then put that in and then put in your information. That will be gone coming forward in the next week or two. And then in terms of some other things that we're working on is making the library a little bit more robust, adding different calendar views, and a couple other things that'll make it really easy to create content for other platforms. So, you know, one post can have multiple different types of versions. And so that'll really help in terms of allowing you to create content. Now, some other things that are happening. We are going to be launching a WeFunder campaign early November. So in the next coming days, I know it's kind of scary. We're already there. And so definitely take a look out for that information. We'd love for you to support us. We've ran multiple WeFunder campaigns in the past, and they've been great. And Arjun will be releasing some videos within the next couple of days outlining certain things about the WeFunder. Then in terms of support, we are currently seeing a lot of tickets coming in as we're growing. We are going to be looking to hire pretty soon for a part-time support agent, so then we can continue providing excellent support to our customers, because we always want to make sure that you're responded to within a really decent amount of time, given that you're a small business and there's a lot of things on the line. And then we've also started with a bunch of different new marketing campaigns and things like that. We have some promotions, and we've been trying a lot to grow HelloWoofy as we enter into WeFunder. But I think Mia just joined. I'll wait for Mia to connect the audio. Hello. Mia, are you there? Oh, and she just disconnected. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, I do think that in terms of the rest of this video, we can kind of go over some things that I've seen recently for those trying to set up accounts within HelloWoofy. So so we do offer paid setup calls. So this is where we come in for 30 minutes. It's a $15 fee. And we help you set up all your categories, campaigns, the whole 9 yards. And it's really useful for some, especially with a brand new platform, and especially if they have a large scale that they're operating at. But there's some things that I can share here that especially can help those that are working and brand new to HelloWoofy or even have been around for a while. And that is setting it up in a way to where it makes sense for your business and the type of content you're creating, right? So what we typically recommend, if you're running multiple businesses or multiple brands, right, you're going to be separating out your social media accounts through different calendars. So business number one social media accounts are going to be on business number one calendar, and business number two social media accounts are going to be on business number two calendar, right? So it makes it so if you want to post somewhere, you will have to switch to that calendar, and there's no mistake of kind of accidentally sending it to the wrong place, right? Now, I have seen some users or customers that have had situations where they have two brands, right? But sometimes they cross post to those brands. So maybe creating a third calendar with those, with a mix of everything can also help in that situation. Now, when creating content and storing it away, I do find that creating categories and grouping pieces of content together is the best, right? I just had a call earlier today with a customer that basically has a set of categories, one for stories, one for TikToks and Reels, and another for just generic posts, right? And this goes to all like 8 of his different accounts. He has multiple different brands, but it all goes the same, right? And so you set up these categories in that way to organize it. And the reason why you want to do that, right, is because you can create a bunch of content ahead of time and then go to the calendar and schedule it out, right? So you're able to then, select a pattern or select a couple days, right? I'm just going to do a pattern in this example, but then you're able to choose the category to pull from, right? So let's just say you send out a story every single day or every other day to Instagram, then in Facebook, then it's super easy to do that because you have a category full of them, right? Especially if you're cross posting, right? You have a category full of the story that you want to go out today and the stories you want to go out tomorrow, so on and so on. And then you choose the account, right? So you do like a story reminder, and then you choose the time of day. So maybe we'll do every morning, right? We have a story go out, and then you choose FIFO. If you continuously put more content in it, that's what we recommend you choose. You click schedule, and then it's that easy. So you're able to very easily put content onto a calendar and have it scheduled out to where it can continuously go. And that's the importance of categories here. And that's why we allow you to create almost a limited amount of them. So yeah, I do see that you're finally connected. I'd love for you to turn your camera on if you're willing, and unmute, because I'd love to chat to you about your business. Sure if it stepped away or not, but so that, oh, hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Sorry, I'm late.
Oh, no, that's all right. I saw that you kept on joining and coming back. Was there a technical problem or?
Oh, just being fumbly bumbly.
Oh, there you go. So where are you joining in from?
Let me see. Jacksonville, Florida.
Wow. Okay. You guys weren't hit by Hurricane Ian, were you?
Nope.
A little too inland for that?
No, we scooted by that one.
Oh, okay, good.
I do have my virtual assistant online also,
okay.
Gemma. She's from Philippines. She should be on.
Oh, sweet. Awesome. So what is your business do, Mia?
What do I what?
What does your business do?
Psychology. I'm
Oh, okay.
psychology, and I use HelloWoofy to keep a library of all my things, and to get the Facebook posts out,
Yeah.
on a scheduled basis.
Okay.
After that, I'm looking for new ideas. I have a course, and I'm trying to get the course out there and get it marketed. And I'm just getting stuck on the technology piece of it. But I don't know if that's going to be you or not. But I keep everything organized with HelloWoofy.
Yeah. Yeah. So with this course, is it going to be ran through like a Facebook group or a page, or what's your plan with that?
I don't have one. I sign up for
Okay.
people who tell me how I'm going to market it, and then I don't hear anything. So, and I don't want to go down the road of me trying to market, because that's not my, I don't think I would do a very good job with it. So I'm just trying to be patient with, trying to figure out how to get it out there.
Yeah.
We've got it. I did mastermind.com.
Okay.
Went through their couple of levels of their programming.
Mhm.
And then I just got stopped when my whole program was all finished, and I didn't have a way of getting it out there. I mean, it's just sitting there, and it's only sitting there as PowerPoints with some music. And I think there's
Yeah.
got to be a more juicier way, sexier way of putting it out there than just that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm
Well,
looking for
what is
name
it
of the
about?
program. The one that's out there now is relationships, which
Okay.
is everyone's got one out there on relationships. And so it's more than one part, because I'd like to be able to use it both for patients who are in the office. I'd like to be able to say, hey, here's a little coursework you can do
Mm-hmm.
on communications and figuring out ways of managing anger, and all the kinds of things that get involved in relationships.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd like to also have it out there more as an evergreen kind of thing. So I'm trying to figure out how to make that work. I'm not sure if you do a single landing page and do the real good looking one page landing page that gives you all of it, or what else you do. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, in terms of that, typically a lot of courses like that you are right, typically have a one-page landing page. And in the industry term for that is a funnel, right?
Yeah.
Because you essentially funnel them in from different sales, marketing, and ads you put on Facebook and whatnot, right? And
Yeah.
it goes down in the shape of a funnel to then that click, right? To purchase. And so that's something, if you haven't already, I recommend you creating that. But we're actually, HelloWoofy's partnered with Jim Edwards and Russell Branson's funnel scripts. So they actually do help you create funnels. But you can also hire someone to do that as well. But it is something where it's really important to have that out there for whatever product you have, whether it's a physical product, or in your case, a kind of a class, or would you call it a not a mastermind, right? Or kind of just instructional booklet on how to fix your relationship.
Yeah, it's going to be a whole series. It's going to be a whole series of those kinds of little, they're 6 minutes long, 7 minutes long. You get a little bit of an idea, and then I team up with Esther Perel, with her work. When I say team up, I just mean I take classes from her. So I generate a lot of ideas from where she comes from. Affairs. How do you get over affairs? So, but this is just my first initial one out there, and I'm just trying to figure out how the nuts and bolts of it work, so I can get busy on more juicier topics. This is not a very juicy topic for me.
Yeah.
But it won't hurt anybody.
Yeah, there you go.
It's pretty generic. So I'm familiar with ClickFunnels. It's always going to be me trying to. I need to hire somebody who can do that kind of thing. So I work my way through various people who say this is all you need to do, and then I get stuck at, okay, now you do it.
Yeah. Sometimes the best way, at least for the first version of things, is to kind of learn and do it yourself. So then also you're not blindsided by, some of you hire down the line that says that what they're doing is what they're doing, but they're not, right?
Okay, I hear that level of thinking. My thinking will not get me anywhere. So no, I've been there, and I'll take,
Yeah.
let me do it. I've spent thousands of dollars on courses that,
Oh.
lead me down the same path of, okay, now that you know it all, go do it. And I go, how?
Yeah,
URL or
well,
somewhere, and I go, so I'm finished with that piece of it. I'm more than willing to, I just need more advice as to who to go to. I signed up for a program called Student Marketing Agency. Yeah, SMA, Student
I
Marketing
haven't heard of them.
Agency. Been with them for a month. You pay them the initial couple $100 in money, but we still haven't gotten anywhere. And my program is finished. It's sitting there. So
Yeah.
it's a little frustrating to.
I do know that previously Arjun has found pretty good contractors for things on places like Upwork and Fiverr. Typically those places have pretty good vetting, and people can leave reviews of their previous work. Now nothing's perfect, but using those two sites definitely could help you out in terms of finding quality people or services. And then in terms of how HelloWoofy fits into all this is with your courses that you're going to be selling, your booklets. That's something where we certainly can help with the evergreen part of it, right? Of taking, grabs of that content and then sending it out to your social media to kind of not only create buzz, but hopefully create interest, right? And then that leading into a sale. So we can certainly help you with that. And that's something where HelloWoofy is so powerful in that sense, because, for example, right, you could take, using our summarizer, right, you could take a paragraph and boil it down to just a sentence for a caption, right, on a social media post. Or, you could have someone, your VA, start doing like filming videos for you or something like that. And use a lot of that same content and have that automatically go out to social media platforms. So it makes your life a lot easier, so you can focus more on the, as you quoted, juicy content that you want to work on. That's kind of next step for your whole entire program.
Right. Well, right now we do take, the VA is taking she's putting these out on Facebook. She's picking them out and putting them out on Facebook ads. I think she's scheduled out at least next couple of weeks, and then she makes blogs out of them.
Yeah.
Let me say blogs, just advertising pages, not advertising, just post pages on Facebook.
Yep.
But I'm just not sure where else to go or how that's working. And
yeah, I mean,
does any of that go over to MailChimp? Is any of that connected?
We are connected to MailChimp. You can have your blogs sent to MailChimp through HelloWoofy as newsletters, so you can do that. Okay. And in terms of the social media side of things, right, there's almost no harm, no foul in sending to all social platforms as much as you can. Okay. Now there's like some caveats and asterisks next to that. It's really dependent where your target audience is, right? Or where you think your target audience is. Because like, for example, if you're going after like somewhat of an older demographic, a lot of your audience is going to be on Facebook and different Facebook groups and maybe a page that you create, right? If you're looking for kind of a hodgepodge mix of everything, TikTok is a great place to release videos because almost everyone uses TikTok now. But like a younger audience, Instagram's definitely the place. So like younger as in kind of Gen Z millennial, right? So that's where when looking into different demographics and what platforms to post to, sometimes you want to look into that. But it's also maybe, your main focus is on Facebook because you're going after an older demographic, but it doesn't hurt to also post to those other platforms. You just focus on one more than the others, right? Okay. Because some of your demographic, right, might still be, let's just say you're doing older demographic, right? Some of them might still be on Instagram and TikTok. But what's great about HelloWoofy is there's again, no harm, no foul. Like you quite literally can send what you're sending to Facebook to Instagram, then to also to TikTok and Twitter and LinkedIn. Like there's no penalty for necessarily sending it to those other platforms when you already have that content. So I think either you duplicated yourself or this is your VA.
Try my VA. Try
Okay.
Oh, to come in. Is there any way that you could look at the account?
I could. Typically we don't gather the usernames and logins. We don't like signing into accounts, but yeah, no, like in terms of getting things set up for you too, we do have support calls you can always book that are free on hellowoofy.com/support. But then if you want us to come in and basically take charge and everything, diagram everything out, get all the calendars set up, all of that, we can. We offer paid setup calls. So for $15, we come in for 30 minutes and we'll diagram everything out for you. We get everything, we help you get all your accounts connected, which seems like you already do. But then we can also talk about larger marketing strategy like we have done here, and help you kind of plan how HelloWoofy is going to plug into that, right?
That would be would that help me out with my target marketing too?
We can certainly discuss that. But yeah, that's especially where we're always here to help, especially people like you and other customers, because we have a swath of knowledge. We're experts in a bunch of different things. So we'd love to share that knowledge and help those that are part of the HelloWoofy community. So
Hey, Mia. Is she on?
I believe so. I'm muted.
Hi, Dr. Carey. Sorry, my internet connection is unstable right now.
Okay. Well, he was just saying that they have a service that that we can hook into them and ask them to kind of evaluate and give us a plan.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch your first name, sir.
My name's Jack.
Jack?
Yep.
Jack, how do we set that up? Because I'd like to do that.
Yeah, so if you go to hellowoofy.com/support.
Okay.
On the right side of your screen, and here I'll share my screen real quick just to show you. Give me one moment. It should be called the paid setup call, and
because that would be well worth it just to get both of us moving and knowing that we're on the same page. You okay with that?
So if you see here on the right side of the screen, you have all the different ways to contact us. The paid setup call is where you do that, and you're able to go through that section there. Yep. All right.
That's what we'll do.
Perfect. Yeah, looking forward to helping you all out. Because that's something where we always, especially for those watching as well, we're always here to help. Whether it's in a paid capacity where we're literally focusing on you, or you just need general tips to go in the right direction. That's something where, like I've had 2 startups. Arjun's had 4. We have people on our team that are experts in marketing and advertising and placing. And obviously our job is on to maintain HelloWoofy and grow our company, but you're a part of who we are. So we want to help you as well. Sure. So, but yeah.
Well, good. Awesome. Well, I appreciate that. What was your startup in? Name one. What was
so my first one was actually a company called Reuse Cases, and I made phone cases out of recycled plastic from Haiti. And so 10% of every purchase went to a charity that's still going on, called the First Mile Coalition, that helps stop child labor, and helps the families in that first mile of that plastic collection in Haiti. Oh, wow. So it was kind of a full circle effect. And that went really well, and I was able to at least break even. Then I stopped that and went to college. And then my second startup was in software, and so we're still working on my team is still working on selling that, but I'm moved my time towards HelloWoofy. So yeah.
Okay, well, we're certainly on it in terms of needing. I love the Haiti thing, because poor Haiti keeps on getting hit with different things.
It's insane. It is. And on top of that, like revolution too. If
there's any island that we owe to, we owe Hades. We owe all the people that we help in the world, We owe the Haitians because we're the ones that started that one.
Yeah, exactly.
We're responsible for that. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's, hey, Mia, do you have any questions about HelloWoofy? At Philippines, they're hard to get through. Mia?
It looks like yeah, it looks like you are muted.
Oh, yes, I'm so sorry. Actually, I don't have any questions right now. I'm
Perfect.
just, yeah.
Awesome.
I was explaining to him how we were taking taking work out of the videos and putting them into posts, giving a
Mhm.
Facebook post and then also blogs and
Mhm.
going from there.
Mhm.
He likes ClickFunnels for
Okay.
that one page killer.
Yeah.
And that seems to be the way to go. I mean, Jack, I talked to people who are they're going to market, and they've been like 3 weeks into going over my website. I don't
Mhm.
want my website gone over.
Yeah.
That to me
Yeah.
is no, that's done. That train has left the station. I'll tweak it.
Well,
I'll tweak it. But
yeah, good. I mean, it's in terms of websites, right? It's always important to keep things updated, and
Yeah.
it's okay to completely scrap everything and start over again. Like for example, HelloWoofy, we're going to do that in the next coming months, probably Q1 of next year. Is kind of because we've had the same website for so long, but after a while, everything just builds up, and maybe there might be some parts of it that are different themed, and like we're changing our entire like user interface and user experience to be a new theme that's a lot more easy on the eyes. But our website will not fit our product theme, right? So at some point we need to have the match. So
so as a marketer, can I pick your brain then? Since I'm going with these
Sure.
courses, that I'm trying to make these courses more evergreen and kind of get me out of the sit down talk therapy mode. I want to go into more, consulting or whatever they
Yeah.
call it, consulting
Yeah.
and coaching. And there's a couple of reasons for that. But having said that, should I go off of my website and just come up with a whole new website for that?
You very well could. Yeah.
Would
We can
that
always
give my
sit down
exposure?
yeah, we could always sit down in that call, and we could talk about that. Because it's really dependent. I don't know enough about what your current website has on it or not.
Yeah.
But it's also, you want to, like, for example, one thing that you could do is like maybe start a podcast where people can call in, right? And you can give them advice. I forgot I'm gonna remember it like 30 minutes from now. A radio show host, she does like relationship help, and just anything. Why am I my mom knows, but anyways, something along those lines, because that can also help with putting content out there, not only like that evergreen. You could take snippets from shows and constantly recycle that, but it could also help with exposure. So we'll have to sit down in that call and figure things out. But
Okay, so that'll be another topic I might bring up. So first I'm going to do marketing, and then I'm going to that's going to be another call of, and by the way, should I just do a whole new website? Because I think that's really what I should do if I'm trying to get away from the licensed psychology piece and go more into consulting. Because if someone's just looking for consulting, that's what they're looking for. They're not going to go for a psychologist.
Yeah.
They've been there, they've done that, whatever. So this gives it a fresher look.
Absolutely.
Okay, and the podcast thing. I do have a question about the logistics of setting up these. I have PowerPoint, and I have PowerPoint, and we put music to them. But then again, it's just my little frame of picture down below. Is there another program that has a better presentation?
There are like online webinar things you can use. You could even set up, if you do a separate website, you could set up like locked pages that are behind like a paywall. There's a lot of different things that you could do.
What about the presentation of off of PowerPoint? Is there another way of presenting the information where it flows a whole lot differently? Am I saying this right, Mia? Where it's just not this little like for you, I've got a whole picture in front of me. On my courses, it's just me down in the bottom right corner. Is there any way of making that, does anybody have a program that's better than that? Do you have one?
Not the one that I know of, but I do know that there's a lot of services out there that do similar things to what you're trying to find. You just kind of have to look on the web. I don't know any off the top of my head, but I do know
What would be the category?
Look for like kind of presentation or like webinar software.
Okay.
Because that would help you.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, we are coming up on time in terms of our live stream here.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Definitely book the paid setup, and we'll help you with the marketing, getting all your entire HelloWoofy set up as well. And help you go in the right direction. And for those that are watching, thank you for joining in as well. And be sure to go to hellowoofy.com/live streams in the future for next Friday, and you can come on in and be like Dr. Carey here and ask questions and help your business. So I'll be that, and have a great rest of your Friday and a nice Halloween weekend.
Thanks, Jack.
All righty. Bye,
Bye-bye now.
everyone.